Hello Football Mania. Today there is football news from 18 assists between Vinicius and Benzema, Europe's best duet. The duo Karim Benzema and Vinicius Jr. deserve to be called the best pair in Europe this season. Both became Real Madrid's main stars in La Liga and the Champions League. Most recently, Friday, May 13, 2022, Madrid beat Levante with a landslide score of 6-0. Vinicius Jr. scored 3 goals aka hat-trick. Benzema contributed 1 goal in the first half. Interestingly, this combination of Madrid attackers has proven to be more and more formidable. In this match, Vinicius and Benzema assisted each other for 1 goal each. This combination is not the first time, in fact it has happened quite often and has become one of Madrid's strengths. According to Opta's records, Vinicius and Benzema have provided each other with 18 assists in all competitions this season. That is, the combination of the two players has brought 18 goals for Madrid. This figure is quite large, even the highest in Europe. The Vini-Benz duo is the most productive pair in European competition this 2022 season. Vinicius and Benzema played fantastically tonight and they have done it all season. This is a reward for the hard work of the team, said Carlo Ancelotti. They both have an amazing understanding. Time helps them to really click. Furthermore, the 6-0 win over Levante proves that Madrid is really focused on keeping the team focused ahead of the Champions League final, the 29th of May 2022. Los Blancos have locked the Spanish League champions since week 34, but have proven to be able to stay focused and try to win in the last 4 matches. We are in good form. Our confidence is really growing. We face the challenge of reaching the end of the season as good as possible after being champions, continued Ancelotti. We have to keep the intensity and commitment. This team has shown positive signs because they are already working hard on the pitch. Man of the match Real Madrid vs Levante, Vinicius Jr. was chosen as the best player of the La Liga 2022 Jornada 36 match that brought together Real Madrid vs Levante, Friday the 13th of May early in the morning. Real Madrid won this match with a score of 6-0. Vinicius became the star of Real Madrid's victory by scoring 3 goals, aka hat-trick. Meanwhile, the other 3 goals were each created by Ferland Mendy, Karim Benzema, and Rodrygo. Thanks to this result, Real Madrid, which has been confirmed as champion, now collects 84 points. Meanwhile, Levante is sinking further into the bottom of the standings with 29 points. Vinicius not only scored 3 of Real Madrid's 6 winning goals, but also provided assists for Benzema's goals in the first half. Overall, Vinicius recorded 5 shots, 4 of which were on target, and 3 of them managed to become goals. Vinicius is also noted for sending 2 key passes, once making a successful dribble, and winning duels with opposing players 4 times. Next news. Tottenham vs Arsenal match results. Tottenham mightily successfully beat Arsenal 3-0 in the 36th week of the 2022 Premier League party which was held at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Friday 13, early May. 2 of Tottenham's 3 winning goals in the match titled the North London Derby were bought by Harry Kane, one of which was through a penalty. Another goal was scored by Son Heung-min. This victory feels very crucial for Tottenham in the competition with Arsenal for a place in the top 4 zone. Spurs are now just 1 point behind the Gunners, with 2 games remaining. As can be predicted, high tension has colored this derby match since the beginning of the first half. However, both teams were still unable to create dangerous chances. Entering the 21st minute, Tottenham received a penalty after Cedric Soares was deemed to have pushed Son Heung-min in the forbidden box. Kane, who acted as the executioner, managed to outwit Aaron Ramsdale. Arsenal got more blows in the 33rd minute when Rob Holding got a second yellow card or red card after being caught stopping Son Heung-min's pace. Just 4 minutes later, Tottenham managed to take advantage of the number of players to double the score through Kane's close-range header. The 2-0 score lasted until half-time. Just a minute after returning from the dressing room, Tottenham increasingly had the upper hand after Son Heung-min managed to break into the Ramsdale goal. Spurs are now leading 3-0. The advantage of 3 goals makes Spurs slightly lower the tempo of their game. This situation made Arsenal had a little more control of the ball. However, there were no additional goals from both teams in the remaining matches. The 3-0 score for Tottenham's victory was the final result of this match. Prediction: Chelsea vs Liverpool May 14, 2022. Chelsea and Liverpool will fight in the 2021-22 FA Cup final, Saturday the 14th of May 2022. The match at Wembley Stadium is scheduled to kick off at 22:45. Chelsea and Liverpool have met this season in the EFL Cup, Carabao Cup final in February 2022. That time, also at Wembley, they drew 0-0, then Chelsea lost on penalties 10-11. Liverpool also liven up the ambition to achieve a quadruple this season. After winning the Carabao Cup, the Reds have also qualified for the FA Cup and Champions League finals, and still have a chance to win the Premier League title. Meanwhile, for Chelsea, this is the last chance to win a trophy. Chelsea and Liverpool have met 3 times this season. In the Premier League, they drew 1-1 at Anfield and 2-2 at Stamford Bridge. In the Carabao Cup final, they drew again, but Liverpool then came out victorious on penalties. The last 2 finals between Chelsea and Liverpool have all gone to penalties, and Liverpool have always been the victors. The first was the 2019 UEFA Super Cup, European Super Cup final, where they drew 2-2, then Liverpool won on penalties 5-4. The second is of course this season, where they fought in the Carabao Cup final. Predicted final score: Chelsea 1-1 Liverpool. Next news. Bring AS Roma to the Conference League finals. Mourinho gets shocked. Jose Mourinho's success in bringing AS Roma to the 2021-2022 UEFA Conference League final got a hint from Zdeněk Zeman. According to the 75-year-old, Mourinho led Roma to the final of the competition for a footballing underdeveloped nation. Mourinho began serving at AS Roma at the start of the 2021-2022 season. The Portuguese man's journey with Roma did not go smoothly. Roma's performance is far from consistent, especially in Serie A, but Rome has a chance to close the season with a sweep. Mourinho was able to bring Roma to the Conference League final. Roma will meet Feyenoord in the final, which will be played at the Air Albania Stadium on the 26th of May 2022. Roma fans are excited about the results in the Conference League. Roma's home game in the semi-finals was packed with fans and the atmosphere was fantastic. The UEFA Conference League is not the main tournament between countries in Europe. This is a new tournament held by UEFA in the 2021-2022 season. In simple terms, the strata of this tournament is still below the Champions League and Europa League. Jose Mourinho leading Roma to the final of the UEFA Conference League is a sign of the low level of this competition, Zdeněk Zeman was quoted as saying by Roma Press. This is a low-level competition for countries with underdeveloped football. I thought Barcelona was in it but decided to get out, continued the former AS Roma coach. Zeman made a mistake on that comment. Barcelona does not play in the Conference League but the Europa League. However, the former Napoli coach was right to say that Barcelona were eliminated and failed to advance to the final. Zdeněk Zeman hasn't stopped with the sarcasm above. For him, Mourinho's reputation with a myriad of trophies won is normal. Because he is at a big club and has a luxurious squad. Mourinho has won with a team where everyone else has won before, except for Porto. I think that's the easy way, said Zdeněk Zeman. Zdeněk Zeman has coached Roma for 2 terms. He is known as an eccentric coach. The man who has also coached Lazio is synonymous with attacking football. The only prestigious trophy Zeman has ever won was the Serie B champion in the 2011-2012 season.